Hi, my name's Sam. I'm 38 from Lincoln. I'm a recovering gambling addict. Just want to share my story a little bit. I suppose in my early mid to late 20s, started getting a little bit down, and wouldn't say I was sort of depressed at that time, but I could feel a bit of change in my character. And then in my late 20s I had a bit of a problem. I had a few personal issues also happened at once. I was running pubs at the time, and I'd never really touched drugs before, maybe the odd spliff and things like that, but never really been interested. But started taking drugs and drinking quite heavily. My life was going in a bit of a downward spiral. But fortunately came through that. I had a very tough time for about a year. My now fiance, and she really got me back on my feet. At the time I was unemployed. Like I said, I had a bit of a drink and drug problem, smoking a lot, a bit of a mess really. She showed me the light and I got back on my feet, and within a few months of meeting her I had a job and I was clean, so things were going well. But I was suffering with depression on and off quite badly, and it was probably about 2012 where I had a bad episode of depression. I was finding myself going in between sort of high moods and low moods, just bipolar basically, and I found myself going online, taking out a lot of accounts, trying to get free bets, etc. And inevitably that led to me spending a lot of money on gambling. I only gambled really when I was feeling low. It was like an escapism for me. I didn't tell anybody about it. My fiance didn't realise I had a problem, but I'd be going to work, and at the bad points, before work I'd be going to the bookies, at lunchtime, even during work. Now and again I would place a bet online. So it was just taking over my whole life. The first time Layla was aware of it was when I think a bill or a credit card came through. Credit card bill came through the letterbox, and at that point I admitted to her that I had a problem. Obviously it took that, which is I think a likely story for a lot of people, unfortunately, because you live in like a secret life, almost like a double life. It's a miserable place to be, it really is. And that carried on really. Even though I got help, I probably had 4 or 5 relapses where this kept on happening. I think the more boundaries you put in place, the better, and the more education you do around it. But it's such a difficult addiction to get out of. I found it so much harder personally to get out of that than, for instance, taking cocaine, which I did for a little while. It's just the draw, it's that need to bet, and it's everywhere as well, which is the problem with the advertising and things like that. And if you're an alcoholic or drug addict, they don't give you free samples to try and keep you going. But yeah, probably one of my lowest points was I got paid, and within 10 minutes I was in a very low spot. I was off work at the time, and it come to that point where I got paid and I'd spent all my wages pretty much within 10 minutes betting online. That was a low point. And even since then, though, I've had the odd relapse where I haven't told my partner that I've been gambling until she inevitably found out. But it's a tricky one. It really is. Something desperately needs to be done to stop it, because it takes you to very dark places. Fortunately, I had people around me that helped me, every step of the way. And there are people out there as well. You just need to reach out. If you think you've got a problem, please do reach out. Because the more you talk about it, the better things will be. and the big step of doing some amazing work. Get involved with that because it will make you feel better as well, like you're achieving something. Even like I say, if you're reading this and if you're watching this story and you've got a problem, you don't feel there's any way out, there always is. So keep hope, and every day without gambling, it is a blessing. And you know, the more you don't gamble, the better you'll feel day by day, and you'll get to the stage where you don't need to bet anymore, and you'll realise that you're free of it, and that is a wonderful day. So take care, everybody. Thanks for watching my video.